What's up, guys? Daily Kamel here to talk about Clay. This is an active sponsorship that we have going on, and you can participate by clicking the link and downloading this on your phone or scanning the QR code above. Essentially, you are playing real claw machines and you get to win real prizes, which you can have delivered to your home. You can see here I'm waiting in line for this Charmander plushie. Easy win. Let's go! Let's go! You can see here is the prize I won, and all you have to do to help us out is make an account and win 2 prizes in order for it to count towards the sponsorship. We can get up to 240 people for the maximum rewards, so we're gonna throw some incentives back at you guys if we hit that. So get clawing. What's up, guys? Daily Kamel here, and we are here once again to cover Fear the Meklord Emperor Raid Duel event. That's right, Primo is back. Dude, he's been back like 3 times already, each time with new cards, but it's still the same old Primo. They kind of made it ambiguous. They were kind of like a Meklord Emperor is coming, which one, but you know, it was just Primo and Meklord Emperor Wazel again. If you checked out my Duel World update video, you got a sneak peek at the cards. Tune into that video so you can see all the event cards for the month before they come out. So this is like any other typical Raid Duel event. We'll get into our rewards in a moment, but let's find out any notable changes, because they've been doing this a little bit lately. So we've added, they've added more monsters to the damage bonus. So it seems like TG, Halberd Cannon, and Blade Blaster, Red Nova Dragon, Stardust Chronicle, Spark Dragon, and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane are all added so that they do 5 times more battle damage. So if you would really like to play a synchro deck that utilizes one of these monsters, go ahead. It's definitely gonna make farming the event a lot easier. However, a lot of people do not always recommend using synchros in these events, because obviously they are Meklord Emperors that you're going up against, and they will negate synchro monsters effects and take control of them. Alright, so that looks like that is all that has changed. Yeah, not much else is different. So of course you get your traces of Iliaster, and then you duel the raid boss, and you have to defeat the raid boss. But of course, with any raid duel event, you know you can assist for free after you defeat the Meklord Emperor for the first time, and that is typically the meta for this event. You just keep pressing assist until you farm the event and get enough points to unlock Primo. So let's take a look. These are all of the damage bonus cards. Shooting Star Dragon previously was the only one dealing bonus damage. Now all of these guys are dealing bonus damage. And Turbo Duels. That's right, Turbo Dueling is in this event. However, be careful. You can only Turbo Duel if you're using a character from 5D's world. So if you're using a different character from a different world, you will not be able to Turbo Duel, just regularly duel Primo. Okay, and I do not believe the speed spell helps you too much. It's like, Clear Mind R. I mean, never mind. That is the one. I think that's the good one, right? Synchro monsters. Yeah, okay, look. This is primarily about synchro monsters. Deal piercing, play a tuner. So yeah, don't worry too much about the skill if you're turbo dueling. It's only really going to help you if you are playing a synchro thing. Anyway, let's move over to the recommended rewards, because it doesn't look like much else has changed. I've read this thing like 3 times already, so I'm not going to read it again. Recommended reward. Primo will be unlockable after August 18th at 1 AM. Hey, that's tonight. Or it would have passed already by the time this video has uploaded. So you'll be able to unlock Primo if you have 2.1 million event points. Very interesting. This character is unlockable literally 1 day after the event starts. That is a first. That's never happened before. They usually always time gated by like 2 or 3 days. This event started today, and he is unlockable tomorrow. I find that pretty funny. But quality life nonetheless, I love it. Only one day. I hate waiting 3 days for the new character and the new skills. So there's a new skill, right? Yes. Wizel Combined. Mission added after August 20th. Select one monster on the field whose original name is Meklord Emperor Wizel and change it to Meklord Emperor Wizel Synchro Absorption. This skill can only be used once per duel. Synchro Absorption. Now, I saw some people talking about this in the Discord. Let me pull it up for you guys real quick. Yo, guys, I'm sorry. I totally forgot. You know I gotta show you a farm deck for this video. I think I'm gonna slide it in at the beginning before we really get into it, whatever. But here you go. It's a basic Fusion Xyz Warrior deck. You make the Blade Armor Ninja. He can attack twice. Anki can attack twice because of mass change. You don't want to use a Synchro deck because Primo's deck is really good against Synchro, so you use Fusion and Xyz instead. Extremely simple. If you don't have Goblinberg, use the event card Doggy Driver instead. Free-to-play Heroes is the cheapest deck, but you can, of course, play Onomats or, you know, whatever your heart desires. Truly, this event is not that hard. Peace out. Alright guys, now the reason why this card is not listed in Dueling Shade is because it's only skill obtainable and we don't have the skill usable yet, so we can't view it. But I do have Meklord Emperor Wizel Synchro Absorption here on the screen. Dark level 1 machine. This is a pretty long effect. Cannot be normal summon set, must be special summon by its own effect. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can send one face up Meklord monster you control to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect of Meklord Emperor Wizel Synchro Absorption once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack for the rest of the turn. When a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card on the field, quick effect, you can tribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. Whoa. This is pretty nuts. So first of all, it's summonable off of any Meklord monster. Now, let's check really quick. How many Meklord cards do we have? Meklord monsters, I should say, do we have in Duel Links? It would definitely be interesting to check really quick if all of the pieces of Wizel count as Meklord monsters. I do not believe they do, though. But then, after that, there is a quick effect that is activatable right as it is summoned. So, Meklord here. No. So, these guys do not have Meklord in the name, so they do not count as Meklord monsters. So, Meklord would be Meklord Army of Grinnell, Army of Skeel, and Army of Wizel. These are the only three Meklord monsters, as well as Meklord Emperor Wizel himself. Okay, so it is summonable off of any three of these guys. These are all level 4 monsters that are normal summonable. Doesn't look like they have any restrictions around summoning them or remaining on the field. But these are, and you can only summon Synchro Absorption on your opponent's turn. Okay, very interesting. When a card or effect is activated that would destroy cards to the field, quick effect, you contribute it and destroy it. So obviously it kind of sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but it's not amazing for a couple reasons. One, in order to keep the Meklord train going, your Meklords need to be destroyed by a card effect in order for them to pop off and summon another one. This card prevents any destruction effect that your opponent brings out. Obviously, you want to save that for when you don't have a Meklord to follow up with. However, this card tributes itself in order to prevent that destruction, and then it destroys the card that it negated. So tributing itself will not proc a Meklord effect, and you are ridding yourself of a 2500 attack point monster on the field, which, unless you are sucking up a Synchro before you go into... Unless you're sucking up a Synchro with a Wizel, this is the highest stat line so far for Meklords, and you're giving it away for a quick effect destruction negate. In the meta right now, this thing's a lot more versatile than destruction. And being able to negate that is not gonna help so amazingly. However, this does clear a weakness of Meklords. They had no negates. They were extremely vulnerable, and they had no good boss monsters except for Wizel to go into. Now you got this easier version of Wizel. So that is the cool skill from this event and the monster that it gives you. So we will read over the cards again really quickly. We've got the UR unauthorized boot up device. Let me make this guy disappear real quick. Oh, not that guy. There we go. Alright. Unauthorized boot up device. Once per turn, you can either target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip it and special summon it. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can special summon this card. You can only use it once per turn. So essentially, this is an old school Union, but it has its old school effect because it can resummon itself to the field after it is destroyed. So you do have to normal summon this monster in order to equip it onto your face-up monster, which is kind of unfortunate. Most Unions do operate like this, but the good cards that kind of don't operate as Unions anymore but fulfill the same purpose, like the Zexal weapons, they are a lot better. And this card is, a lot slower, but the main pull is it gets resummoned onto the field after it protects your monster from destruction. So make of that what you will. It's a Dark Machine, Desperado Community, figure it out. Opti Camouflage Armor, this is the SR equip spell. You can only equip this card to a level 1 monster. A monster equipped with this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. Hey, how much attack does this guy have? 500! What the heck? Alright, dude. I don't know what level 1 monster you are making it happen with this. Oh, however, I know exactly what level 1 monster you're making it happen with. You're making it happen with BAM! Meklord Arm Emperor Wizel Synchro Absorption. 2500 level 1 that will be able to attack your opponent directly, or the regular Wizel. Look, it says it right there. And make Primo's ace attack directly. Very nice, Konami. Very nice synergy there. I was wondering where you were going with that in the upcoming updates. So, along with this, I will mention that if you guys are free-to-play players, you will want to pick up Spark Breaker and Labyrinth of Klein from this event. Labyrinth of Klein specifically is a pretty good free-to-play battle trap, and Spark Breaker is just a good general effect that you want to have in your card pool, especially if farming is pretty important for you, or maybe if you're trying to climb duel stages. This is a good, just creative card that you can put in a deck to get challenges done. But yeah, other than that, Fear of the Meklord Emperor is back. Primo will be unlockable tomorrow, and all he's going to have with him is a new skill. So get in there, get the points to unlock Primo, get the skill. Let me know, what do you guys think of this event? Not too much out of the ordinary. They added some cool synchros for ×5 damage, and the skill's pretty cool. That's all I really got to say on that. I'm waiting for Trey, the final major event of Xyz's era, and it's the major event coming up after this one. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.